All right, guys, it's Jason. I've almost got everything done. What you can see right here, I drove a post yesterday and put this afternoon I got finished and I was going to work on this. I got 3 gate hinges on it. So what I can do is take 2 of these off and let me spin you around and I'll show you what I'm going to do. That T-post right, where's that? Right there. I'm going to unhook one of these and show you how I'll hook it up. Because now what I've got, I unhooked my top run and I'm going to bring it over here. This is not going to be hot while I'm doing this, so I don't have to worry about grounding it out to that high tensile fence. But I'll walk you over here and show you what we've got. So I can pull this over here to this. Then all I did was take a piece of electric fence, tie a loop in the end, and I can hook that. So now I've got a quick temporary fence across there. And the only thing this is gonna do is when I bring the animals from that paddock right there, I'm gonna bring them right across the driveway and then they're gonna go right through the gate into the new section. The only thing I've got left to do is from where I've got the new gate installed, I've got to run just a couple strands of wire from there to the end of the red gate right there. I'm just going to run 2 strands, and all it is, I'm making a quick alleyway just to bring the animals from that paddock I'm working on to the new land that we've got. So essentially they're going to walk through. I want to close the red gate and they'll be behind the red gate and the new electric fence. So essentially they're going to be going through there a minute, probably something like that. Let me take you over here and I will show you how I split the paddock up and that kind of stuff. All right, we're at the H-brace where the red gate is hung, and what I did was take 2 screw-in gate connectors, and what I've got a gate latch right here that I can hook on, and then what happens, this gate latch comes right over here to this T-post, which then that way I can take that, whichever side I want them to go on, I can unhook the top and the bottom, and I've just got 2, and I can take them over to the other H-brace right there. I've got the exact same thing on that other wooden H-brace. So essentially what that works is just a gate, whether I want them to go to the left or go to the right. So, and then you can see crooked down through there is the divider, and I've just got 2 electric lines on it with some step-in post. And then in this V section that we're standing in right now, I'm going to bring a 50-gallon water tank, and I've got enough hose to run from the house to bring it down, and I'll just fill it up ever so often. When they're on fresh grass, fresh green grass like this, the sheep really don't drink a whole lot of water, so I might not even have to fill it up every day. They probably won't go through 50 gallons a day, but I'll have the hose strung down here where I can fill it up pretty easy. So that's it. I'm going to run a solar charger and put my solar charger will fit on top of a T-post, and all I'm going to do, I've got some alligator clips I'm going to run down, use the alligator clips on the electric wire to clip on there, and then I'll probably just go ahead and ground it out on this T-post. It's going to work good for a ground, and it's a solar charger. This gets a whole lot of sun out here. Right now it's late afternoon, so it's not going to get a whole lot of sun, but that way is east, so it's going to get morning sun and afternoon sun. It will stay in the sun probably I would say until at least 2 o'clock. So it'll have from sun up to 2 o'clock getting sun. So I think a solar charger will work just fine. So if not, I'll bring one of my electric ones down here and just have to run an extension cord. So that's about it. Hopefully in the next day or 2, I'm going to let the animals out here and get them on some good, fresh, new ground. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you October 28th and 29th in Bowling Green, Kentucky at our the Kentucky Sustainable Living, Homesteading and Preparedness. Go check the website out, KentuckySustainableLiving.com. Y'all have a good day. Guys, that's how tall this grass is. That's Ginger out there. She's a full-size Hereford. You can't see but about the top third of her. And here come the sheep up. You can't even hardly see them. The grass is so tall and thick out here. You can see Caroline's big old tall ears sticking up through the grass though when she walks up. But guys, they seem to be absolutely loving this. We'll see how long it gets them to eat some of this down. It's Sunday morning. This is the first day that I've let them out on here. Hey guys, here's the setup. I got the animals out on the new pasture area that we're doing today. This is my V-shaped because right here I can go left or I can go right. Right now I got it set up on the right. I got my water tank sitting here. So this little V section, they'll always be able to have access to it. So it's nice that they can always have access and I don't have to move the water trough all the time. We'll come down here. I've got one of my solar chargers here. This is a TSC right here. It doesn't put out a whole lot of joules, but the thing is the animals really don't test the fence as long as they've got something to eat. From what I've seen, the animals stayed in fine. They ate a decent amount of stuff. They really like browsing, so they're really over here in the fence rows a bunch today and staying in the shade. But this is how I got it set up. I've just got 12 gauge wire for my hot and my ground. I grounded this off on the actual T-post with an alligator clip, and then I've got an alligator clip going down there to make the fence hot. And I ran down through, that's my super straight line that I weed eated. I ran down, checked the voltage on it, so I'm getting power on everything. But they didn't really make a dent in it. They ate a little bit, but we'll be able to keep them on here for quite a while just on this section. So guys, I hope you like it. I've got some video coming up with them actually out here in the field. And my little deal to run them across, because what I'm doing is running them across. You can see in between this T-post and that T-post, I put gate handles on. So I bring the gate over here, pull it over to the fence, and then right here you can see the wire tied. I've got it tied to the gate, so when I open everything, I run the wire over to that T-post, and it just makes a little run for them to come right through. I take them with a feed bucket, and they came right through. This morning did great. This afternoon they did even better. They figured out the routine. And I took them up through this opening and back around through there to the barn tonight where they're going to stay at. And then tomorrow morning I will bring them back out here.